Hello, Ice here, Rogue Legacy 2. It's time for another class, and I've selected the Ranger. So let's get Rangering. Probably not a one-hit wonder. Panic Attacks is probably fine. We'll get some extra gold since our starting money lets us buy the Universal Health Stare. Yeah, as usual, I will take the regular weapon on odd lives and the fabled weapon on even lives, and I will not take weapon swaps, talent swaps, or transmogrificators, so I'm forced to play the class as it comes. Besides that, the only rule is that I have to be playing the mod. That makes all my characters the same class. Quite the welcoming committee in the first room beyond the entrance. Oh! Messed up an easy one. I was just thinking, oh nice, a free rune to start the run. And then... got bopped. It was free damage instead of free rune. The coins are worth 17 here due to the 20% bonus. I didn't remember the dry lake having a bonus. There was probably something I could have done about that. Ah. Okay, well, now there's only one of them. Alright, eyes. Because I don't necessarily need to be killing every enemy. It's not like they're even worth mastery yet. But they could drop money. And if I need to re-traverse a room, it makes that room safer. Don't need a skill crit to finish it off, so I was fine with just readying my bow. Silly way to take some damage. Could have just shot it. Ah, tried to predict where it was gonna go and guessed the wrong curve. Apparently hit a Doomvis at some point without noticing. Oh, we're fine. Excellent. Well, not getting that coin. Didn't really need a pizza, but sure. We'll heal that hit point. Because I could have just gone down through the platform and... it would have guarded me from the attack. Oh, you had a commander buff, huh? I believe... Oh, that does break. Wow. Could have gone better. At least I get treasure. Not a blueprint, though. I guess blueprint chance on regular treasure is like 15% or something. Okay, I did hear a coin. Get my free hit point for killing that enemy. Oh, pizza. Okay. I'll take it. Not allowed talent swaps. Wasn't quite sure whether I was gonna kill, because I could have missed that shot, so that's why I dashed away. Probably not going to get low enough on resolve for Raven's Ring to be relevant, but because of that, I'm willing to take it. Because if I do get low on resolve, then it'll be good. And if I don't, then all I'm missing out on is that I didn't take the other relic there. Oops. Should have waited for a platform to come back. I guess I could have gone right. That platform would probably existed. I guess to some degree it's a warm-up run, but at the same time... Oh, do I want Charon's Trial? I think my gold bonus is pretty satisfying already. Let's actually take Heron's Ring just to burn resolve. If I got like Amaterasu's son or something, that would be awesome. Because that would exactly spend the resolve to 100. It only costs exactly 50 if you have the discount from the castle, of course. I feel like I'm still more used to thinking of relics as their discounted prices. Oh. Yeah, I hadn't actually seen whatever shot an arrow. I assumed since it was going straight, it was a crossbow. I just kind of guessed where the enemy was in the darkness and hit it. Because I'd at least seen the arrow right before it hit me. Oh. Okay. Oh, come on. That'll knock you around at least, and then yeah, I can hit the plinky. It's a weapon swap that is not allowed. Okay, this one I shouldn't mess up. Trick Rune. Not exciting, but now I won't get Trick Rune anymore. Alright, nice. Some cash, a blueprint. Healing. If I healed the full, I should probably challenge the boss. I don't really like the ranger weapon for bosses, but it's not like I like the fabled weapon any more than the regular one. And I'm only gonna get rangers, so... Yeah, I mean, that's the main reason I thought this was going to be a hard run. Having arrows against regular enemies is awesome. You can often take engagements where you're just perfectly safe. But it does take a bit of time to fire. So due to attack speed, the DPS against the boss isn't that great. It's not like you're gonna be there for like an eon, but you'd probably win faster as a knight. Oop. Just shoot them while they're on screen, maybe. Hi. But all my enemies decided to barely stop before they hit me. That was rather cool of them. Shredder, my armor's threatened. You have a lot of hit points. I guess, the blue fireball spell is probably going to be something I want to remember to use when I'm against the boss. For how much time it takes to use, it's going to deal a lot of damage. Nice. Getting a blueprint from a regular chest means I'm not going to get it from a silver chest. Which both pushes the silver ones more towards trinkets, and also I believe silver chests have a gold bonus, and you don't get gold when you get a blueprint. So if you can exhaust the blueprint pool and then get gold from your silver chest, that's a bit more money. Okay, good. I didn't hit the table. Well, let's challenge a boss. Where were they? I can warp from here, actually. All right. Uh-oh. Okay. I think I don't have enough dex to justify going for skill crits. I think this is more DPS. Ah, that platform takes a bit of time to deploy. Should have just dodged the attack normally instead of trying to block it. That's a problem both with the ranger platform and with the pirate ship. By the time you see the projectiles coming, it's often too late. Oh, in this case, though... Huh? I was able to prepare a defense because... Oh! Thought I needed to move forward more, but apparently not. I guess uncharged shots also mean I get MP back faster. I like that I don't have to deal with his something. Okay, I wasn't sure if I was safe there. Yeah, the resonant projectiles. I don't have to approach, although then that can happen. Well, a win's a win. And I still have half my health left, so not even close. Dang, what class did I lose this fight as? I remember I definitely lost to him. Right now, my relics aren't doing anything. This is just base ranger with blue fireball. What's it actually called? Searing shot. Actually, I think the other special room was slightly better, because I want to head to the right. Alright, we've met up with where I would be if I had gone the other way. Situation of 7 of one, half dozen of another. That is a fully explored citadel, so we're off to Axis Mundi. I think at this time I do not pay for the teleporter. There are a few breakables around here, but I really don't like paying for many teleporters on the first life of a file. I think paying for stats snowballs you far better. And the stats are so cheap. Get out of here. Oh, there was normally treasure around these. That was simply incorrect. Wasn't trying very hard because it wasn't important, but so with one double jump you can barely make that using a platform. That's cool to know. I don't quite need an apple of healing, right? It would overheal me by like 18. I don't think I can Blessing of Life either, though. Just leave it. Maybe I take a hit to an enemy and then... Well... I took a hit. Maybe I grab the Apple of Healing now. Because that was 24. Alright. Thanks, video game, for the comedic timing. Oh, wait, I could have left that... Whoop! Yeah, I could have left that until I got hit. That's fine, there's another one right in this bed. That was not true. If I'd just gone down... Oh, yeah. It sure was an archer there. Alright. So I'm taking a few extra hits from... the, Oh. Oops. The darkness. Sure not helping, but 50% gold is a lot of gold. I don't regret the choice. I'm just acknowledging, like, yeah, it's ending up a little worse than I thought it would. could try a combat room. I think I'm likely to heal overall. If I stop shooting my arrows all into the ceiling. You can always fire perfectly straight just by letting go of the analog stick. Oh, I thought 2 skill crits was gonna perfectly kill it. Should've just done 3 normal shots. I don't shoot through walls unless I'm using that attack. Phase 2. Oh. He's backing off from the zombie and... Ah! Well, failed the combat challenge. It would have been cool to get the apple at the end, but it's not how it played out. Alright, well, now I'm forced to take, I believe it's called the handheld ballista, which I do not like. Yeah, handheld ballista. Do I just grab body buffet? It's pretty good. I think I do. Smithery is open. All right. That's all I can do with the smithery. See, I didn't get an interesting rune. I wonder if opening the Sage Totem is actually worth it. By the end, I'm usually around Mastery 8. It's only 225 gold, even if it gives me like a single stat point by the end, it's probably worth it. Although, Ranger's Mastery is what, Dex? Am I actually gonna be able to ask here? Ranger's Strength, okay. That's pretty good. Oh yeah, Assassin is... Wait, Assassin and what? I think Duelist is Dex. How much weight up I need to get more resolve? Let's see, how much am I actually using right now? 45 out of 60. So I'm currently using 25% of my weight limit. Your weight class changes every 20%. Wait, so I'm below 80%, right? Why is it still on Chunky? Oh, right, it's every 20% from 0. So I think the last one is at like 60% or something right now. Because I think there are only 4 total weight classes, so there are 3 changes. So if I buy another, I'll be at 45 out of 70. I think if I buy 2 more, I get 20 resolve, actually. So yeah, 1's not enough. Yeah. Wait. That was not 20 resolve, but it was resolve. 25. Okay, it's better than 20. Was mixing up the 20% here, I think. Alright, and I'll be happy to have that weight later, where I'll probably just use it to equip heavier things instead of to get resolve. 330, 475, 260, and I do skill crit a lot. And if I'm skill critting, each dex is worth 1.2 strength right now. I should get some int too, just so meat heals more, and my spore bursts are stronger, and I get more levels to open more level gates. I don't need rune weight right now. I'm not going to be interested in alchemy lab at any point. Just unfolding the manor or the castle, whatever it is. Grab some rune weight. I'll use it eventually. And also, what else was I gonna put the money on? Alright, pretty good first shopping trip. I guess I might as well equip the trick rune. Take an absolute strength now. All right, run number 2. With the weapon that takes approximately 9 years to fire. Especially when you include the end lag. It is cool one-shotting paintings, though, and it's not like they threaten me when I'm winding up. That pizza restored us to full health. Although, wait, which enemy hit me? I don't think I'm missing armor. I think 9 is what I had. Yeah, there's no need to skill crit a lot of these. Just need to find a time when I can actually shoot without taking a hit. It is cool that the shots just go straight. Ah. Well, at least it's not defeat all enemies don't get hit. Oops. I tried to attack again, but I ran off before the attack started. Might run. Probably not one I'm gonna end up equipping, but happy to get runes out of the rune pool, if nothing else. Hey, double prizes. Double blueprints? Okay. Let's see, leather cape can probably still be found here. So it would have been really funny if... didn't move yet. Oops, that's not who I was trying to shoot, but I'm glad I hit someone. It'll save time later. No, that's not the angle. There's the angle. I guess knowing room layouts and also being able to shift the camera probably provide a decent advantage with this weapon. Because it goes straight, you can snipe enemies that are not on screen pretty well. Oh. When do I attack? Ah, that wasn't a good time. Okay, at least the mid-boss is dead, and you are just jumping in the spikes. Wait, I thought starting dex was 10. Why do I only have 9.9? I guess I was simply incorrect. It must be 5. Oh, and skill crit scaling is only 110. I thought it was 120. So dex is only worth 1.1 strength at the start of the game. Or it's worth 1.3 now with the Tropos' scissors. Should have verified my numbers earlier, though. Well, I don't need a pizza. Oh yeah, well. Let's see, if I want to get the pizza, I'm not sure there's, well, no, there's somewhere to double jump to. I should have just gone with my first plan, which was tank the spikes and then grab the pizza with iframes. Oh, right, the way that enemy works. Well, doesn't matter, we have full health now. Oh. Yeah, let's do this room. Yeah, I'm not gonna go break all that stuff. Huh. Maybe I should just be heading to Axis Mundi. Might be cool to leave some of the Citadel unexplored in case of, if I reach the boss teleporter, I might want somewhere to go heal. Alright. I'm going to still not pay for this teleporter. But if I reach the Sun Tower, I pay for that one. Should probably just say when I reach the Sun Tower. Oh yeah, I can't shoot in the air. This guy... Yep. Made it impossible to fight. Because this weapon's bad. What's that? One enemy's constantly shooting along the ground? I guess you can't fight anymore. At least the poison clouds let me knock off the what, blocker? I think is the buff name. Other cape. I guess I could have used a bunch of spin kicks for it, but doing it with the actual weapon would have been a pain. Yeah, blocker is the name. Just coins. Not surprising. If I attack from within that with my weapon, the end lag is definitely getting me hit. Just not possible to fight within a nightmare. Unless it's all spin kicks and spells. I guess having that trick rune equipped would pay off at least. Ooh, a silver chest. Game doesn't want to give me a trinket. I get it. I would be too strong with a trinket. Oh. Kinda glad my shot just went past all the stuff. Curse projectiles, even though it does mean I got hit. Oh yeah, I have body buffet. Wait, yeah, if they do the flip in the air, they're doing the sideways projectiles. Still cheese this. Take it. I guess, yeah, earlier, when one of these, planky enemies was shooting along the ground, I should have considered my talent. With body buffet, I think a Blessing of Life is takeable. It occurs to me, if I hadn't gotten the equip weight, I wouldn't have been able to take the scissors without losing 10% of my health. Ah. Oh, just tried to shoot in the air. Lead on the spin kick. Oh, did I miss? Okay, I was allowed to move. Huh. I guess one thing I was afraid of with the combat room is just like a bunch of enemies coming at me all at once. Also, I don't know if the red challenge rooms can drop even with a body buffet. Or that is, if the enemies can drop anything. Well, I dodged one trap just to go straight into a different one. Okay. Because I was also afraid if I took a combat challenge, my, saying I would reach the sun tower might not happen, so... I guess, do I go back for it now? Alright, well, 2 chicken feels above average. Take it. I think I just head towards the second boss. Get that last lantern when I come back around after this chest. Could have timed that better, I guess. are fast. Oh, you're Fury and an Infernite. Okay, got him. Oh, didn't see that guy in the corner. I couldn't move. End leg is the thing. Wait, these shots pierce through curses. I've used this weapon so little, I don't think I even knew that. Okay, they don't pierce through the trapdoors, though. Yeah, a regular arrow would get stopped by a curse, but... I mean, this weapon still probably isn't the weapon of choice for any boss fight, if I had to pick. Just like other fabled weapons that I don't like, I will at least try them on bosses. Okay, nice. Little healing for me. Oh. There must be an angle. Yeah. Could have just done the usual spin kick solution anyway, though. It's not like having a slow weapon locks you out of any chests in this area. Fairy chest is this? Does this pierce through these? No. Maybe there was something I could have done with Spore Burst, but nah. I know if you can get exactly between two columns with spin kicks, you can destroy two at once and actually make that one without any special weapon or spell or anything that helps. But I feel like in general for that one, if you're gonna do it, you probably need some sort of advantage. There are at least far fewer fairy chest rooms in this game compared to Rogue Legacy 1, where it's like, oh yeah, you need a thing. Rogue Legacy 1, it's like, hey, do you have the exact spell needed to clear out an enemy that's behind a wall? There are like several versions of that room. I guess there's somebody over there? Oh, I only hit them because I hit the door. So they're a little lower? Yeah, okay. Alright, maybe we'll be luckier with this fairy chest room. Oh boy. Alright. That one's a little easier if you can block projectiles or like roll through them or something. But doable with nothing. Nice. Yeah, and I have 1 rank of meditation room. So if I wanted to fight a boss, well, I didn't even need that last chicken. I'm full. Hey, what's the MP per hit from this weapon? Guess I'll find out in the fight. I didn't pay attention the first few times. Let's see, I deal 123 per regular shot, 186 if I skill crit. But I'm committed to the attack for far less time if I'm just shooting. It is cool when the, when the cursed projectiles get lined up and I can just take them out. Like that. I keep being too high on the boat to actually react to, the cannonballs after the end lag from my weapon. I think I quite had the jump height to go over, but the cursed projectile was there, making going under tricky. Due to the cannonballs, there's not really a great spot to set up a platform. I guess I could just be doing it on the ground. But usually you want to be like above things so that any projectiles that come from them, at least, at least get blocked. Oh, yeah, I just kept getting caught under cannonballs. All right, well, back to the weapon I prefer on Ranger. Shockwave's fine. Bit expensive, but it's fine. Alright. Leather cape is Unity. I could also go full scholar set, actually, besides the... Besides the trinket, is what I was saying. I mean, they do have more stats. I wouldn't get the resolve bonus, but I would get a focus bonus. Spore burst always skill crits. I didn't look at how much equip weight I needed, but I assume I need some more. Yep, I bought exactly enough. Okay. That was a bunch of extra stats. Alright, not a whole lot of purchases in the manor itself, but... we got all those equipment upgrades. I guess I could start in the middle of Axis Mundi effectively via the Sun Tower warp. Oh, that's not blockable, yeah. There we go, got him. I do want to find the something. The boss room here. I like my double prizes rooms. And I think the gold here is still decent enough that I want it. Hearing what sounds like some loud bass coming from outside. But like here, it's not loud, it's just, oh, it must be loud wherever it's coming from. Alright, yeah, finding the whole leather set and sculler set besides their trinkets means leather trinkets too high level to actually appear here now. War Drum. It would be my only relic. It would just be 4% damage. Take a Raven's Ring. This room's kind of messed up with the triple maces. Oh. Who's providing the shield? Someone down here, I guess? There we go. Wasn't there a something? Yeah. No. Double Raven's Ring? I'd lose 20% of my health, but just think about the damage. Yeah, I'm doing it. So what's her damage boost? Where's the... Oh, there it is, right at the top. Current bonus, 90%. Yeah, I think in most games I would take a 20% health penalty to deal 90% more damage. Oh, maybe this is... well, they're starting to say maybe this is barely makeable. Not quite. I don't know, maybe if I got the frame perfect peak of the jump dash, then it would have cleared. But I think the intent with that room is you spin kick off a flying enemy. Maybe now I skip to the middle of Axis Mundi. Clear the way to the boss, then if I need to fill up, I can warp back. You gonna pop out? Okay. there any game where I wouldn't take a 20% health penalty to deal 90% more damage? I guess there are probably games where all, like, enemies die in one hit. In which case, what does 90% damage even mean? I played something like recently where played or watched where it was like surprising if an enemy could take any hits. Of course, the player was pretty fragile too. Like, max health was probably like 3. Guess I'm assuming that the 20% penalty then would round up. You'd lose at least 1 health. I think it's like a lot of platformers. Although, like a Mario-style platformer, it doesn't even make sense to say that the player has health. Maybe like Ninja Gaiden? Bosses would sure be easier. But stages would be really rough. Yeah, that's probably the first game I've thought of in thinking about this where it's like, yeah, it's actually really interesting to think about whether you would take the exchange or not. Or a chest. Kinda would like a trinket, if the game doesn't mind. Sometimes I forget the weapon damage one applies to spin kicks as well. Cool that it does, though. Alright, I'm not taking more relics. Alright, well, if I think I'm definitely beating the boss, I just go in, right? And then, if I'm scared, I try to gather more gold first. I think with a spell that destroys large projectiles, I just go for it. I think if I didn't have Shockwave, I would go gather more gold first. Wanted to keep hitting the same one I'd been hitting. Oh, you're gonna land on that. Oh, and then it disappeared. I guess due to the food in the boss arena, 20% max HP penalty doesn't actually mean I have to take 20% fewer hits here. because the healing is not reduced. I'm sure it's cool to just be able to spam projectiles and not worry about whether the end lag is going to get me hit. Or like shoot just to destroy one cursed projectile without being like, oh, the second one will hit me if I do that. Ow. That was a brief comedy of errors. Plus I can stand all the way up here and be confident that I at least have time to dash out, or can spend even longer and then use my spell, although I do need MP for that. Alright, have I actually taken the food at the left? I'm gonna want to do that before fight ends. Well, I mean, I could just not open the chest until I've taken the food. Went down through the platform to manipulate the cursed projectile a little lower. It might have hit the platform anyway. I feel like the sides have just a little height to them. Alright, but yeah, easy. Just have a spell that destroys large projectiles and a weapon that's not plausibly the worst weapon in the game. I'm sure somebody's good with the handheld ballista, and it's like, you're underestimating it. It deals so much damage. But like, come on. What are the other weapons I've said were not great? Surfboard? Yeah, I don't think the handheld ballista is the worst weapon in the game. I think it's in the bottom 3. Out of, what, 30 weapons? Yeah. Oh yeah, you have to be ready to spin kick, huh? Or I could have used my talent the moment I came through. It might have made the barrier fast enough. Oh well, taking one trap hit to get treasures, not the worst. Oh, Shroom's so easy when they're not spinning maces. I guess also, to be fair about the boss fight with regards to the 2 ranger weapons, this is also a later run, so I have more stats, and my relics are good. Yeah, I figured they would work their way up just enough to get hit. Ow. Was trying to spin kick that pretty late, but not so late I hit the spikes, actually. If you spin kick it too early, the spin kick, your rebound off of resonant things is quite forceful. You would just drop the money back on the spikes. Oh yeah, I do need the lilies, huh? Well, I mean, I'm missing enough current HP now. Might as well just take it. My damage bonus rises by 20%, right? Yeah, we're on 110 now. Okay, what if I set this up in advance? Barely. Bounty rune, not bad. I can take off the trick rune and put that on. I guess shockwave could have also helped with that, but this way I have all my MP. take another lily now, or just remember there's a lily here and look for the boss room and then... I do like that as a ranger I can pick and choose where I'm attacking from a bit better. Lets me avoid the barrels and not engage right where the traps are. Luxury not many character classes have, just like, oh yeah, I can be anywhere on the screen. We go back for the food because it's delicious. Something like that. Yeah, that might not have been worth it. I am still only getting 1 HP per kill. Alright, we found the boss room. Leather trinket. I have a trinket. Alright, let's go back and get that lily. And I guess since I took the max HP apple, I'm not even gonna lose current HP when I pick up the lily. Oh, I forget, does boss door healing happen after the relics are taken away or before? I feel like it's before. I've got a bit of a steep health penalty going into this boss. Nama. Oh, wait, I mixed up. I thought there was a secret in that room. Oops. Backed away when I didn't actually need to, and destroyed a few gold coins via screen transition. Wait, did I? I did accidentally kill something just because I missed the weed. Alright, well, I guess, am I satisfied with just under 9k gold? I think so. Last run was like 3.7k or something. Let's just fight the boss. Besides, we can destroy large projectiles. Let's just perfect Nama, and we'll be happy to have our damage bonus. Oh, we did heal after the relics were taken. So I get a bit more health for this than I was thinking. Yep. Well, I used up the health. Okay. Oops. I was hoping to get some MP during the transition, but had projectiles to deal with. Just let myself get trapped and then destroy them. Ah. Not the best dash. Oop. I remembered the nightmares only launch medium projectiles, so I could just set that up above one. Yeah, I could have made better use of the talent. I think that's gonna be a running theme as a ranger. I'm just not amazing with the ranger. Fortunately, as long as you know how to dodge a boss, it almost doesn't matter what class you're playing as. Well, until you have a weapon that actively sabotages you, like the handheld ballista. What if you weren't allowed to move? It's like, that seems bad. I mean, I already think the katana's brief moment where if you use it on the ground you can't move is bad for Ronin. Still, the katana doesn't reach off screen. But also, if it's off screen, you sure you're aiming right? Things off screen are hard to hit. I did break the stuff here, huh? Then I guess I just like went back. Anyway, retreating to an earlier area in the hopes of healing a bit. Nice. Slower weapon. Probably wouldn't have been able to keep them back. Like, I think the handheld ballista probably has more knockback per shot, but you get fewer shots. Alright. First health pickup. I like that the spin kick has a bit of duration to it. I used it above the slug and then fell down on them. Retaliation. Not going to see use. If I equip that on anyone, it'll probably be the barbarian. Especially since they nerfed it, though. Just doesn't seem very good to me. Didn't seem good to me before that. But it was at least like, yeah, if you built more vitality than your offensive stat, maybe it helps you out. Also, like, it's one of those things where the earlier in the threads you are, the better retaliation rune is. Well, is that strictly true? There's probably, like, actually an inflection point based on, like, how many hits you can take, but also, like, your armor cap is a key factor in how many hits you can take, and at first you can only block, what, like 35% of damage with armor? So there might be a point where, like, you have just enough armor block percent, and the enemies aren't dealing enough damage yet, where, like, retaliation rune actually makes more sense than on New Game Plus 0. I am allowed spell swaps, but I greatly respect the ability to destroy large projectiles. Especially when my talent is one that it's hard to snap react to a projectile with, on account of how long it takes to deploy. Like, the Ranger talent, a lot of the time, you can use it to set up a situation where you're safe and just get to pump out damage. But it's not very reactionary. It's like you have to have a plan. I mean, that plan often is just get above the enemy and use it, but that still has to be planned. I'm unlikely to go rune. I think I already have enough runes that the rune level will have raised too much. But let's check. Yeah. How many runes do I have? I found like, what, 4? You start with 2. I'm not counting those. And then I have the physical crit. I have trick rune, retaliation, and one of the 2 armor runes. And I think that's it. Now let's buy the study warp. I've noticed on other classes in this challenge, I've liked having the studies portal so I can look for the 1 guaranteed apple in the world. Once you're in the later parts of the run, money-based scaling kind of falls off on account of how expensive all your upgrades get. So you need to start to turn to in-run scaling just to get you over the line at the end. In-run scaling may be temporary, but it's pretty strong for how much time you spend on it. Oh, that was a mimic. Of course, there's no layout that looks like that and has a chest in the middle. I was actually fooled, though. I guess there were enough enemies around that I was like, oh yeah, that's what's protecting the chest. Wow, glad you can cancel this bow. Imagine if they made a bow that you couldn't cancel. How bad would that weapon be? Yeah, I know I left an apple behind. Was just kind of hoping that the game would show me some, Oop. Well, now that I've gone out of the room, I'm just gonna wait for talent recharge. I was hoping to get some nice spore bursts. Yeah, it is easier with this on the floor, though. Because I'm not threatened by both lines of void projectiles. Scholar trinket, okay. We're catching up on our trinkets. Oops. You wanna, yeah, come up just enough to be shot from here? Ah, pizza. Just what I was looking for, to go back and get some max HP. continue looking in the vaguely left direction because Murmur can be anywhere and, well, not literally, but, Gong heads are always at the left. So if you're looking for mid-bosses, left is generally a good direction. I'll peek right though, because Murmur's room could fit. And there's free treasure. Oh, hey, Murmur's room. All right. I bet I could perfect Murmur even with the the fabled weapon. Although I don't know, do you actually have time between the waves? Oh, well, I didn't perfect Murmur with this weapon. Thought my dash was gonna last slightly longer than that. Oh, a money bag. Wow. Oh, okay. I'm making sure I don't lose HP in Murmur's room. Warden weapon. Yeah, Warden is gonna be a good set. I appreciate a little dex as a ranger. Well, for now, I don't think I have enough to justify skill crits. Let's see, it's 129 versus 176. But I think I attack at least 50% faster when I'm not going for skill crits. Got him. I think that was above average luck on the furniture, but like, I'll take it. Not gonna complain about good luck. Alright. Oh yeah, this room. I think if I just go right after a... Yeah, you can just cross the whole room. I feel like you are meant to like cross halfway and then set up a ceiling and then like, I don't know. Sanguine Cape, where they were like, what if we made a set of equipment that didn't give you good stats? Equipment exclusively for fighting regular enemies. I mean, I like lifesteal a lot, but I also like my equipment to provide me the stats I need to defeat bosses. So I don't use that set a lot. don't know which one I've actually damaged more. I was kind of spreading damage while I had the platform out. That's awkward. Okay. Took what, 1 hit? Not bad. Alright. Now we want to search up. Guess I'll break the stuff over here. There could be hit points. Wasn't. I guess if I actually reach the boss room, I do get that boss door heal. Surprised the enemy projectile there split immediately. Oops. I guess the enemy's projectile emitter or whatever was just barely clipped into the wall. Oh wait, deal with the thing that could shoot at me first. And then the enemy that's completely useless here. I want to attack from the right though, so I don't knock it off the platform. Although I don't know if it was taking any knockback from this weapon actually. Boss room, 20% of, if I round up 400, is my phone going off? No, that's not how math works. It's 80. And then subtract like 1.2 because 6 under. I don't get a full heal off this. But if I kill like 10 enemies or something, then I full heal. Also, based on the enemy's damage values, might not make a difference in the number of hits I can take. But since I don't have all the boss's damage values memorized, I would prefer to have all my hit points. This sure is a room. I acknowledged its roominess. Oops. Well, now I'm probably looking for just a health drop rather than getting it all back with enemies. Oh, well, there's a health drop. Let's see, I think if I go right when the flame jets start, I get some free treasure. Not a lot of free treasure, but it's free. And then I just get fully topped off. Okay. Well, let's challenge the 4th boss on the 3rd character because relics or something. Well, relics and a good spell. Okay. Good. Nice taking cover behind the platform. I like the way I don't have to approach him through the void stuff to get my attacks in, although that attack is awkward. Thing to remember with a bow is you can always deal with cursed projectiles via spin kicks. Oops. Okay. I do like how many extra arrows I was able to like slip in during the flurry of fireballs attack, on account of this being the good bow and not the bad bow. Oh, should have jumped. Ah. Okay. Well, still a good run. Killed 2 bosses. Got some cash. But yeah, it turns out we didn't clear fully half the game on our 3rd character. Which getting 3 bosses and 2 mid-bosses basically would be. I guess I'm kind of discounting the endgame 2 bosses, which I really shouldn't when they're prime. Jonah can be a bit of a wall. Free Strike is probably good with the handheld ballista, plus it destroys large projectiles. Aerodynamic, I don't have strong feelings about. Yeah, I'll take this one. Alright, let's look at relics and equipment. Oh, I forgot I had the Eldar rune. So I actually have found, what, 2, 3, 4, 5... Oh, I found 6 runes. I think at the time I was talking, though, I might not have had one of these. Because that was back when I was in the Citadel. Anyway, I think I just take off Trick in favor of Bounty. And then I'd probably buy 3 rune weight for the reinforced rune. Which I think didn't get me a point of armor. Hello. If I had gotten the Warden Cape instead of Sanguine or Ammonite, I could just move to the Warden set bonus. 6 armor is pretty nice, though. I probably move to Ammonite anyway, and then I can get the Scholar bonus back with the token. Then move to, like, Warden Chest? I didn't actually do math on equip weight. I probably don't have nearly enough yet. Yeah. So 1 for the cape. And I also wanted the chest, so I need 2 more equip weight purchases. Alright. And then the rest on just raw stats. Oh, I should spend my souls. See, I usually like to get an Unbreakable Will and a Master Smith. Should have gotten the Master Smith before I spent all that money on the things I spent it on. I could have gotten like 1 more cheap equip weight probably instead of the expensive one. Alright. I just did that based on vibes rather than looking at all the prices and stuff, but I sure spent the money and got stats. Alright, this is probably the last run of the day, unless it dies real fast, but I'm probably not challenging a boss on account of how much I don't like this weapon for bosses. Well, I mean, since I already explored this room, let's get the treasure out of it. But I think I'll head to the plateau, try to find the boss room to get its double prizes. And then maybe directly to Sun Tower? Wait, I said the plateau, and then I selected the study. I think I thought the third one on the list, forgetting that I hadn't bought Axis Mundi. And then I just, like, didn't read. Okay, it goes through the ice as well. Much like a cursed projectile. Oh, I'll take this. Maybe we'll actually get strong enough that I'm like, maybe we will fight a boss. Probably not, though. Ah. Okay, got one. Where's the other one? Over there. Okay. Oh, wait. If I'm gonna talent there, shoot the enemy that still threatens me first. Oh, you can't even freeze that, huh? See that coin? I want it. So I got it. The regular bow, I could have just shot the Aqua Brace. Missed. So the other thing is, I don't know the timing on this version of the bow as well. Oh, I have enough strength to get 2 HP per kill, I just realized. That's nice. I guess the Ranger's 10% is helping with that. 35 strength. Sanguine Helm. Wanted to shoot across all of those and break them in one shot. Anyway, I think I said something about the Sun Tower. One of the most important things in the Sun Tower is the ability to attack upward. I mean, it's not mandatory, but it sure helps. probably gonna want to stay indoors as much as I can with this weapon. I don't think it'll be very good when the curse guys are coming after me. I will not take that spell swap. Not even needing to time the skill crit is nice with the freeze. Oh wait, you're shielded from something. Yep. Well, good thing freeze lasts a long time on regular enemies. Oops. Just wanted to dash right, didn't actually want to hit the thing. Yeah, I may not like the Barbarian talent much due to how it recharges, but I definitely respect that it's basically a win current room button if it's one of those small rooms. Especially nice in that one where there's a treasure chest and like 5 flying enemies. The game's like, have fun with all those flying enemies. Ow. I'm surprised I took a hit when I killed them with my downstrike. Alright, I'm forced to venture outside. Wanted to see what fairy chest room it was. Ah, it's break the secret open. I put that too low. Oh, we can break this stuff up here while we wait for it to recharge. Maybe also kill the enemy on the bottom. Alt rune. Probably not going to put together the rune weight for it, but I wish I did. Nice. Oh, trap. Oops. Let's just reset the room. Oh, that doesn't kill unless I actually skill crit it. There's another one. Okay. And I guess the other one is out of range to still be active? Maybe not. Well, that room didn't go great. It's like the weapon that takes a long time to fire is bad when enemies are chasing you. Or at least it's tough to manage. I feel like it would have been easier with a different weapon. Ow. That was just careless. Can't blame the weapon for that one. Oh wait, don't. You want to jump to the thing, even if it costs your double jump. Well, that's just rude. I didn't have a double jump. I guess I could have gone off to the left more. Oh well, got some good money. And that will not be the last character, because they only lasted like 15 minutes, or I think not even that. Compulsive Hoarder could give me another double Heron's Ring situation. And with Shield of Thorns? Yeah, it's just a medium projectile destroyer, but it's good. Let's see, I don't think I got any relevant blueprints or oh wait, up arrow just means there's something you can afford, not there's something new. Blueprints or runes, I was starting to say. Is 3 strength worth breaking Scholar Unity for? Still can't put together Warden. If I had the cape, I would definitely be changing to Warden right now. Alright, well, we'll buy some stats. I don't think there's anything still in the castle that I necessarily need to raise my level for, so that I didn't really need to pick up Astromancer there. But oh well. Okay, this character will head to the study first with the intent to challenge the boss of the study. What's next? Only alt weapons or umbrella only? I don't know if there's a next for Rogue Legacy 2, but those certainly are ideas. I think I would not do every class in the game again if it was one of those. But I could do like an unmodded ThanaTWophobia with alt weapons only. Umbrella only, surfboard only, and handheld ballista only are certainly ideas. But I don't think like spoons only for the chef would need to happen. I think we know that I could win that. Deal with the enemy that is already awake before waking up the painting. Okay. Didn't skill crit. Well, was still enough to kill. Let's see, we're just going up. The mid bosses are dealt with. Ooh. Be neat to find the large room. Yep. Got baited into dashing into the fireballs by the void. It doesn't matter. There's food. Okay, I'm not quite at max, but we're in good condition at least. I'm myself asking if I bought the second rank of meditation room recently. Need to be offered opportunities to go up. I'm looking for the boss. I guess I walked into the fireball while it was still there. Yeah, I found the boss. But I would like to find the large room, get at least one max HP apple, get a relic. Which, since it'll be a double relic, probably only need one relic room with a good relic. See, I'd even take that amulet that makes spells free. Kind of ties in earlier with in runways to make yourself stronger. It tends to be pretty good for how much time you invest in doing them, but they are temporary. Maybe from the entrance. Looking back at chat again, I'm now thinking about, like, is Umbrella only actually better or worse than handheld ballista only? I guess one thing about Umbrella only is it's attached to a class that only gets 6 HP per vitality. I think Ranger is like 8 HP per vitality or something. Maybe like 7.5. Alright, found the apple. Look at relics. I guess these relics can't be doubled. Yeah, it makes sense. Hector's helm is fine. Do I want to look for the relic rooms in the Citadel? Because there are always 2 of them. And then I could come back here. I need to heal anyway. So yeah, let's look at more relics, but Hector's helm is definitely takeable. Definitely not going to be equipment in there, but I'll take free gold. Oh. Well, that's fun and exciting. Okay, now I'll go back for the apple. Oh, wow. I guess I wonder what the earliest area that can actually give me a new rune would be at this point. Maybe I should go to like the plateau looking for healing. We were probably strong enough to heal there. Alright, good fight. Oh, there's more. Oh, I missed. Hector's helm is back. Crit damage? I don't think I'm gonna crit against Enoch enough for the scissors to be better than Hector's helm. Maybe if I already had the Warden set. Ooh. I'll try a Demeter's Trial. Then head to the entrance room of the plateau and just hope to get something there. Yeah, easy. I do wonder what your chance of just winning the trial off of this room is. It feels like there's a lot to break. I feel like it's probably still under 50% if you just have that one room. But if you have all of the teleporters, I feel like your chances are pretty good of just winning the trial. It does occur to me that there's still one more special relic room in the Citadel. I just came here for Demeter's Trial. But I guess there are 3 relics here. They only present one choice each and aren't rerollable, but it is more relics. Plus I was thinking about, like, maybe I find a fairy chest. Wait, there's a chest down here. Noticed it on my mini-map. Ow. Didn't even touch the stack of barrels. Oh. Got some hit points. Wait. I didn't kill one of them? Where did it go? Ah, the trap hit me, not the enemy. That's good. It was XL. It would have probably done a lot of damage. Well, I found the double prizes room. I found none of the lily rooms. I probably could get a warden trinket in here. Yep. I was correct that the room level was high enough. Not even gonna bother. I think the only way I've succeeded at that is with some sort of invincibility like the Assassin or Astromancer talent. I might have also... Wait, was it take no damage or take no hits? I was thinking maybe I did it with the shield at one point as well, but, you know, something. Trap hits may not be particularly big, but I'd still prefer not to take one just to fail a room. Get rid of you. Wow, I'm sure getting beat up in this room. That was what, 4 or 5 hits? It's not over. I could take more. Okay, at least one of the chests is silver. Warden cape. Alright, so I probably go Warden set until I can put on Ammonite set. Alright, just what I needed. Azure Aegis isn't it. Not giving up 20% of my health to be able to block 20% of damage at the cost of MP. That's just giving away MP for no reason. Oh boy. Tattered rope. Lot of extra hazard damage. Is anything in... I don't think anything in Enoch's fight is considered to be hazard. Oh wait, no, they're the scroll things in the corners. Just don't get hit by those. Now is Azure Aegis worth it? I think still no. Probably it for equipment from this zone. Oh, I did see the zombie there. I have decided not to fight it. What was in here? Oh wait, this is where I got Demeter's Trial. Let's go to the study and grab the Hector's helms there, but then we can keep looking for relics. Where's Wardrum better? I probably get to take 2 other relic rooms. I also have a Demeter's Trial and a Tattered Rope, so I would have 5 total relics, so this would be 20% damage all the time versus 40% below half health. Oh, so it's kind of a 6 of one, half dozen of another, unless I can find another relic I'm willing to take. Take the Wardrum though. It has more potential upside. Oh, time to ban someone. I guess I should report first, probably. All right. Report. Spam, scams, bots, or tampering. Probably a bot. Oh, wait, viewership tampering. I feel like that's a new category. They're just kind of advertising it though. They haven't actually done tampering. I'm still just selecting bots. Okay. And also ban. I feel like there's one of those a week. Anyway, back to the game. Yeah, let's just leave this area and look for the other special room in the Citadel, while also trying to get current health. Yeah, there are rooms next to here, or at least close, that I haven't explored, that is. There are obviously rooms through doorways. I guess sometimes there's a door to nowhere, but not in Rogue Legacy. Ow. You were the variation that throws a second one. It's honestly kind of silly that I don't know my enemy variations yet. I'm like, yeah, it's an eye. It'll do something related to eyes. Is it gonna shoot one shot, a spread shot, or several in a row? Who knows? We'll react when we see the attack come out. I guess I do recognize the basic eyes. But I don't think I necessarily know what the second and third ones look like. Well, might as well grab the chest. Yeah, that 2 HP per enemy is really adding up. Let's see, wait, I have boss door healing too. But I need to spend my relics, or my resolve. Otherwise, I should have just taken Hector's helms over the war drone. Oh, you didn't get one shot, huh? I have a bounty rune, that's why I'm getting 11 per coin. Excellent. Better than 10. I mean, it's not going to be a rune. I could do that one, but it would just be a waste of time. I don't need that much ether. Would like to find this other relic room, though. Suppose there could even be a random relic room that's not the special one. I guess, wait, am I looking? I think I'm looking for the horizontal one. Yeah, the tall one was, I think, here. Might be something to keep in mind, but... Ow. Wow, taking a bunch of trap damage makes traps hit harder. Or, wait. Ow. Yeah, having a modifier to your trap damage that raises it, yeah. Let's buy the Axis Mundi warp now, since I'm here. Could help out with a Demeter's Trial or just healing in general. Yeah. Alright, okay, so I think it has to be here. Kind of funny. Yep, here it is. Twin Arcane Necklace? Sure. Then back to the plateau, because I need one more relic in order to make War Drum worth it. Nice room geometry reasoning, thanks. And also, hello. Last time I just pre-placed this, and then... Okay, still got a relic here. Red rune, not gonna use it. Oh, well this'll have the relics in it. Got him. Yeah, take Twin Catalyst. I'll have to remember to actually use my talent. Alright, maybe I should have just taken the healing apple. It's fine, there's gonna be pizza, not right there. Ow. Just making all these resonant projectiles. Ow. This was probably a room to just run through instead of fighting it out. Yeah, let's retreat to an earlier area. If this is an apple, I'm just taking the healing. It is an apple. I am just taking the healing. Okay, so... don't remember if I get a 20% or 40% boss door heal right now. If it is 20%, I heal... somewhere around 140? A bit more than that. Just taking the hundreds digit and multiplying it by 20. Oop. So if I do get that much healing, I need 640-ish. Probably more like 630 when you account for having more than half of the next 100 taken care of. Ow! My tattered rope is being bad for me when I get hit by traps. Who could have predicted such a thing? Should have just thorn shielded that, probably. I'll just thorn shield this. I did it earlier this stream without taking a hit, but considering it would deal like 70 damage if I messed it up. Okay, also confirmed that this area is out of runes. I don't think I had confirmed that before that point. Wait for those. Battered rope sun tower doesn't sound great, but I will at least see if there's any health in the entrance room. One chicken, one potion. Except potions are not healing yet, because I don't have the quenching rune on this run. Just disabled the nightmare? And then missed 2 shots in a row for no reason? Wow. We're fine. Time to challenge a boss. Yeah, yum. Wait. I just noticed oh, I chose the wrong place. That's why. For a second, I thought there was a normal room above the boss room of the plateau. But no, I mean, it was in the plateau, but I thought it was in the study. 308 HP. Okay, so I do have a 40% boss door heal, and I did unnecessary healing. Alright. Not benefiting from Catalyst very much right now, but talent comes up soon, and then probably dodge this first. Oh. Well. Oh, get away from all that. Okay. Good start. Oh, I've already used my double jump. Well, I can just shoot at you from here a bit. Oh, okay, that's awkward. Yeah, I didn't really want to be cornered like that. Alright, gotta remember how to beat Enoch Prime. I think the key is that you dodge the attacks and you land yours. Stopped jumping, so I missed. I think if I spin kicked off of him at the height of the jump, maybe then I could put a platform somewhere good. Oh. Well, thanks for not launching at the exact angle that would have actually hit me. Alright, I guess I will try the Sun Tower and probably die to traps. See, I think the guys on the outside, what are they actually called? This is the wrong section. Or no, wait. Yeah, the Spectral Dragon Lancers. I think they're traps. So they are going to hit very hard instead of not very hard. I'll go for the chest. Yeah, I should break this now. Pizza might have been a bit of an overheal, but... I think if I'd gotten just a regular chicken, though, it wouldn't have been an overheal. Went back towards the thing I could spin kick because I wasn't sure where ground was. Ow. 119 from one of those? Okay, game. Punching. Nice. That's a rune I always like to see on these. Just cool on a mode that encourages longer runs to have a way to recover from getting shredded. Plus, I mean, it's more healing. There's no need to kill that skeleton. Oh. Okay, yeah. I mean, I'll take a pizza. Oh, look at a fairy chest room. We're still missing soul steel out of the core set of things I like to have. Oh. Huh. Well. Oh, and you're vengeful too, huh? Alright, paid a bit of health, but rune acquired. I'm unlikely to use that one, but it's acquired. It's out of the pool. Oh, hi. Vengeful Infernite. That sounds like a pain to deal with. Ow. Okay. A lot of enemies that threaten you when you're below them in this area for some reason. It's almost like it's vertically constructed. Maybe I'd just go. That was too many projectiles. Are the wisps coming back down? I kind of didn't want to run into the ceiling. So somebody else was up here too, right? Or maybe not. Oh, there was a crossbow enemy. Okay. Expected to land on the platform up there. Alright, doing a mostly good job of not getting hit by the spectral dragon lancers. I think exactly one has hit me so far. Also, this character's beaten a boss. Ah! Yeah, this is a much better position for killing that enemy from. Alright, Dragon Lancer doesn't one-shot me. I don't think I can take a combat room at the moment. Huh. Why did that break immediately? don't know, but nice yoink, yeah. Maybe an enemy died on spikes? I don't have body buffet. My guess is a random furniture spawned that was too big for that spot in the room. And there might be code that just eliminates furniture that spawns in a wall. That'd be an odd thing to code, though. I guess, yeah, there were spikes there. Can spikes destroy furniture? Yes, they can, because barrels can drop onto spikes. Ow. So yeah, there's code that eliminates furniture that's touching spikes. Alright. Made it to the double prizes. Don't think there's really anywhere to go heal. I do have a 40% boss door heal. I could try the study more. It's also afternoon. I'd like to wrap up the stream soon, but I'm not gonna throw a run, and I don't want to leave the cliffhanger either, even though the result is pretty obvious of this character's not lasting much longer. Oh. Especially if I make moves like that. Oh, but there's an apple here. It's not like I have to end things at noon. I just tend to get hungry. Clipped, but you think I'm right? Okay. Oh. Oh, you're Fury. Okay. It's like, wow, that sure is a lot of bullets coming out of that enemy. Or waves or whatever. I think the previous boss door, my heal was 308. So if I could reach 460, that'd be ideal. I haven't been to the telescope room. That often has some furniture in it. Although, wait. I think it might be the rare lore room that actually is allowed to drop. This is not the path to the right. Perhaps to hide that it's a lore room? Fine with missing out on that one coin just to get out of there. Was thinking about the fact that I found the quenching rune earlier this run. It'd be nice if there was some way to equip a rune mid-run, but if you were required to already have the rune weight to spare, then I wouldn't have qualified. Why wouldn't you spend your rune weight? Alright. Greed may have been my undoing. I at least get the chests, but it's going to be very hard to heal from this state with as many rooms as I've already visited. Oh, well, that chicken helps. Just kind of shooting down randomly because there's so many enemies that direction. Sure what projectile size any of that stuff was, but we're rewarded with a piece of the Ammonite set, which is a set I've been liking on these runs. There's more chicken here. Was that? Yeah, chicken. I heard it. Chickens come in flocks rather than herds, huh? Not gonna go around just for a few coins. Got him. Yeah, stuff can drop in this room. We just saw a mana potion. Is there any other stuff over here to break, or... No, it's just those. Alright, well... I mean, one more chicken leg would do it, right? I think the number I said was 460. I don't think I take a Demeter's trial now. Oh, well, it would have succeeded. Alright, well, took about 70 in that room. Roughly broke even. I think I came out like maybe 10 hit points ahead or something. Oh. Should be able to get that treasure easily enough. Oh, there's a mimic. Alright. Let's just peek left and then probably menu warp. Oh, well. Oh. Ceiling there was a bit lower than I gave it credit for. Alright. Let's challenge Irad Prime. Oh, there was furniture here. This is not a great room to be weak to traps in, but just game. Ah, well, at least the boss itself isn't a trap. it's not hard. Just do this. Alright. One hit taken phase 1. Regular enemy phase shouldn't be too bad. Oh, right, the champion wave. Yeah, they're not commanders, they're just champion class. Okay. Ah. I still had an air dash there, actually. I think my first dash that went into the air started from the ground, so I would have still had an air dash. Okay, well, a bit messy, but phase 3 down. I don't need to spread my shots when my talent hasn't placed anything. Oh, yeah, that's not gonna block that, huh? Ah. Tried to jump during my end lag, so it didn't actually jump. The lower curse projectiles, I think, came in at a low enough angle that it got blocked by my talent. I didn't need to cast the spell. Also, thanks for the GG. I guess that means this character is headed to the dry lake. Oh, I don't even have the warp. But we have a warp next to the warp. I think I will just buy the teleporter while I'm passing through. See, I think that's all teleporters purchased, but they're all 375 in this mode, so... Let's check what's to the left. Oh, there's the wolf drone there. Ow. Okay. Probably just check this one next. Let's see, this one's the lake, this one's the boss. Oh. Well, this should be worth a rune. Capacity. Two of them. I guess I'm actually checking another one. Ow! Didn't dash quite far enough, was afraid of dashing into the eye. Tattered rope sure did what it does. Okay, well, can probably carry the white key. Unless I accidentally hit one of these saw blades with my body. In which case I would die instantly. Hey, yeah, even if I got like 2 chickens. I think the spikes in the other room did over 200 damage. Chickens heal for 70. I would still die. Okay, so I'm hoping that's the storeroom and this is the other key. Okay. Killed the shield. It's a mimic. This is the other key. Still don't like my chances of key delivery. Ah! Yeah. That's a tough room. Well, we'll spend the money and call it a week. Probably finish Ranger next week. What a run. Let's see, I believe I had gotten some Warden armor I was interested in. Yeah, I'll take Forgetful. Comes with Wind Wall. Get to start next week with the handheld ballista. Okay, so runes. I had that quenching rune I was interested in. Gonna want to purchase 3 rune weight exactly. Well, 30 rune weight. 3 levels of the rune weight thing. Okay, Warden. Chest is already equipped. I guess if I go with this, which I already have the weight to equip, I could keep the Ammonite Cape on. I don't need to go back to Warden. Let's see, that's 2 vitality, that's 3 strength. So I could even go Ammonite Helm. So I need 2 equip weight and then another 3 equip weight. Alright, 10 bonus dex. I guess dexterity isn't going to be as exciting on this weapon because it takes long enough to skill crit. I tend not to do it. Get 1 rank of this. Could spend a third of my cash on 5 resolve. I think I'd rather spend it on 5 strength. And that also wasn't even a third. decks now doesn't make a lot of sense. I just got a bunch of decks from the equipment set as well. Alright, I will buy 1 resolve point. We're all set up for next week. Oh, that takes forever to skill crit. Anyway, thanks for watching. See ya.